Just waiting for this to connect. All right. Happy Wednesday. Robin, aren't you supposed to be in class right now? Isn't that what's supposed to be happening? Hello, hello. So we are trying out doing a live during the day. See if it's a little bit better for folks. I know the nighttime thing is a little bit difficult for people. So let's see. Oh, I got my coffee. Because it's like, 1 o'clock. You got to have your coffee. It's 1 o'clock somewhere. Oh, you got 20 minutes. Okay. I'll probably hang out for like a good half hour or so. Yeah, so we're going to be talking pacifiers. So I'm a certified breastfeeding counselor, work in the baby industry, invented the modern pacifier, and I'm just here to chit chat. It'll be coming out next month. Yay for that. I hope everybody's got their coffee today. You gotta love coffee. So really fun updates. So we've got the interchangeable pacifier that's going to be dropping next month, which is crazy. So I got to see the first run of the silicone today, which is really, really cool. Because at this point in time, so you've got your pacifier, cap, and shield, but you've got the 3 different nipples. So these are going to be silicone. These are just my prototype nipples. So the silicone is what they're making right now, which is such a wild, crazy thought, I have to say. Just wild and crazy. We're getting there. So we've got, this color has been the most popular one. It's really pretty. This is called Natural. So all you do is you just pop in the nipple so you can figure out which one your baby likes, because obviously not every baby likes the same nipple. You just pop it in like so, and then you can swap them out as you're figuring out the feeding journey, your nursing journey, whatever that looks like. Easy peasy, right? And then you've got different colors, so you can see the monogram because they're engravable, which we love. So this one's got a monogram on it, and the cap has a hole. That way a child doesn't get it suctioned to their face. So from every aspect, we went with safe, simple, sustainable. So if you're just joining, I'm Lindsay. I'm a CBC. Definitely feel free to ask any questions you might have. Heck, if you just want to talk pregnancy, I'm happy to talk. So these are going to be launching next month. So you can figure out which nipple baby likes. So, and this is your nursing friendly. You've got the orthodontic shape, and then you've got the traditional shape as well. So easy, simple, but any questions you will have, thanks, Rob. And I'm excited. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we're just looking to make life a little bit easier because, you put the pacifier in, baby rejects it. So we've got you covered. So next month, what we're launching are the pacifiers that are swappable. We're eventually going to be launching teething nipples and weaning nipples that pop in. So you keep the cap and shield, and obviously you can do different colors. We have a really pretty red one that's going to be coming out for Christmas time. It's real. I'm very excited for that one. But get them monogrammed, all of that. And then you just keep the cap and shield and you swap out the nipples. So we're going to be doing, because a lot of people don't know this, your pacifier nipples are supposed to be replaced every 4 to 6 weeks. So we're automating that as well and just kind of keeping things easy and simple. But I just love that you can actually personalize. So these are the monograms. Let me grab some actually that have names engraved on them. They're super cute. So this one I did Soothe Beginnings on. And then this one I actually put my daughter's name, Isla May. So this one I put my daughter's name on. So have a little fun with it, right? Because we were, man, when I tell you, like, we went through like trying to find, we had pacifiers everywhere. Thank you for the likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I super appreciate that. yeah, definitely get those likes going, because I know there's going to be a lot of new parents. Like if you are pregnant, if you've got a baby shower coming up, an interchangeable pacifier, great gift. Great gift, but also customizing it. Um, I've had some people order, like if they don't know the baby's name yet, they'll put like baby Smith. You can put baby's birthday on there. You can do a lot of different things. The red one, I think I'm gonna release a batch that'll say Merry Christmas on it or baby's first Christmas. So I'm gonna play with that a little bit. But I do love this color. I think it's really pretty. Thank you for the likes. Oh my gosh, yay! Thank you. You're so sweet. But yeah, we're excited over here. Even the packaging is super cute. The boxes are super cute. So when we were in the hospital, this is the nipple shape that we gave our daughter, and she didn't really take to it. Well, come to find out, she actually had more of an oral tie. So the orthodontic shape is actually what worked out better for her. A lot of people like the orthodontic shapes, and then also you have this shape is good for oral ties or if you're nursing. So this is actually the proper nursing shape. It's so different. It's so incredibly different. So when you've got a nursing baby, they're using their muscles a little bit differently. It's a deeper, wider latch. So it's definitely a different sensation, different feeling. And what we find is a lot of the times mom ends up being the human pacifier. So we're looking to help mom out a bit here. Keep that easy. So you just do the swap out. And the great thing for this fact is that you can actually throw all of it in the dishwasher. So these are coming out next month. The interchangeable pacifier, it's going to go from soothing to teething to weaning. So it'll have different stages, but the pacifier is what's launching next month. So you can, between the 3 different nipples that it comes with, it's just going to make that feeding journey and pacifier journey a lot easier because you can just swap them out. And sometimes baby likes one kind of nipple for a week, then they change their mind. So that's why we've got that, swapper for you. Just keeping it easy, simple. And if you are just joining us, these are totally engravable, which we love. This one. So it's funny too, because like I would have never pictured like a black pacifier, but a lot of people are actually, they wanted the black color. So I let people actually pick which colors we were doing, and the black was a favorite. So that's got the really pretty monogram on there. We've got the other monogram. So we've got different fonts, different styles. So you can put baby's name, you can do their monogram. Totally customizable. So the starter kit, so you get a cap and shield, which is totally reusable through soothing to teething to weaning, totally reusable. And then you get the 3 different nipple shapes in with that starter kit. And the starter kit is $50. So you get all 3 of them. And you've got everything you need to get started. They're going to be on Amazon as well, probably closer to July. But on the Soothe Beginnings website, they're going to be dropping next month. Pre-orders are open right now, which is very exciting. Yay for pre-orders. But you've got everything you need to get started with the ideal latch shapes as well. So it's been a helpful little thing that I wish I had. And I mean, heck, I wish going through pacifiers, seeing how like these are the kind my daughter used and we couldn't clean them out. So that was a big sore spot that we ended up changing over. So you can actually get in there, clean these out, and put them in the dishwasher. Easy. So steam bags too. The steam bags are really helpful. I was a huge fan of the steam bags. But any questions you guys have, pacifier related, nursing related, I'm a CBC. So any questions in that realm, I love helping out people. I love answering. It's what I do. I also have, if it's something you need, a lot of people find it's what they need. I've got a whole weaning guide as well. So yes, I teach you how to get rid of my product because we're just looking to help people, really. So I do have a full weaning guide. The really interesting thing about pacifiers is they have a lot of health benefits to them. So when you have one that you can all in one place just figure out which one it is that your baby likes, it just makes things easier. And if you're like me, happy midday coffee, you guys, because we love our coffee. We love our coffee. I don't know about you, my toddler wakes up for the day at 5 a.m. So right now she's napping. So it just coffee, 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 coffee. Welcome. Thank you for the likes, you guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was funny when I was like designing the pacifier. So you've got the cap and shield, and then you've got the interchangeable nipples. Because we were trying to figure out, are we bottle feeding? Are we breastfeeding? What are we doing? So you can go along that journey, because every baby has their own different preference. But these make a really great gift because you can get baby's name, or you can put Nana's favorite. You can just get it engraved right on there. And how pretty is that color? I love this color. It's gorgeous. And then you've got the black one. So that's got a monogram on there. Look, it's got eyelashes now. You've got the monogram on the black one. And then the navy is probably one of my favorites. And it's not here yet, but we also have this chocolate color. They're not wood, by the way. I know they look like wood. These pacifiers are made out of paper with a plant-based resin. Totally dishwasher safe. And with the resin, it makes them watertight, so you don't actually have to worry about it. It's not a porous material. It doesn't splinter like wood does. It's simpler, it's safer, it's eco-friendly, but it's a non-toxic food grade. And the nipples are food grade silicone because you don't want to give your baby latex. There have been major allergies. And the other issue with latex, the more your child is exposed to latex, the more likely they are to become allergic to latex. So I'm not a fan of latex. They don't hold their shape well either. So when they're exposed to UV and heat, it actually does affect them and can break them down quicker and easier. Whereas silicone, you don't actually have to worry about that. You just do your typical every month replacement and you're good. You call it a day. We're going to have these on Amazon come July. But through our website, you can subscribe just for your nipple replacements, because parents should not have one more thing on their plate. There's enough going on in that newborn stage. So whatever can be simple, easy is the goal, is definitely the goal. I know Robin on here went through a lot of pacifiers. I went through a lot of pacifiers myself. So it would have been nice to just, be able to buy one and know that you literally have everything you need for bottle feeding, breastfeeding, figuring out which one your baby likes. It's a lot. And the other cool thing is you don't have to, because I used to wear, this is so embarrassing. I used to wear cargo pants. My daughter was like a pacifier junkie. I would wear cargo pants and like shove all the pacifiers in my pants. Whereas now all you need to do is just carry extra nipples. So you don't have to worry about that. Bit easier there too. If you're somebody that does need or wants to know how to get rid of the pacifier, I do have a free pacifier weaning guide. I work with a lot of different sleep consultants, myofunctional therapists, breastfeeding consultants, IBCLCs. So we've put together a whole comprehensive guide to make things easier and figuring out and having a plan on how to get rid of the pacifier for your child as well. So these are hitting the market next month. Very new baby product. It's been a wild journey, and I'm really excited. We had a Kickstarter. We've got pre-orders. So this coffee is like making my life so much better right now. So much better. Then I've got the machine here. So once the other cap and shields come in, I'll actually be engraving people's pacifiers on the live, which will be a lot of fun. So these are both like the navy, but you can see you can either do the name or you can do the monogram. And we've got different, oh, thanks, Robin. We can do the different fonts and lots of different options for that. I mean, I would have loved to have had a customized pacifier for my baby. Swappable too, but customizable. I mean, how cute is that? And then this is the black. So that's got the monogram right on there. So you can choose whichever font it is you're looking to do. So these are dropping next month. Figure out which nipple your baby likes. It's an all-in-one, and it's going to go from soothing to teething to weaning. So we're going to have different nipple swap outs for you guys. But how cute is that? And this chocolate color will be dropping as well. So keep in mind, these are not wood. This is actually recycled paper with plant-based resin, totally dishwasher safe. So you don't have to worry about it. Non-toxic, food grade, eco-friendly. All of that was thought of and taken into account. What questions do you guys have for swappable, for the eco? You can just ask. The CBC, by the way, is a breastfeeding counselor. In case you didn't, I know maybe a lot of people don't know that. I get so busy into the into my own little world and sometimes forget to explain things like they should be explained. So you've got little pacifiers. They're so cute though. And then in order to swap it out, you do a twist and you can pop it out. And now there's like a little lip in here. That way it goes in and it doesn't turn in there. That way it keeps. So I know these two shapes, it doesn't matter if they rotate at all, but when the teethers and the weaning, it will affect it. And then this one as well to make sure it's not rotating on you. So it keeps everything aligned, keeps everything in place as well. And come Christmas, we're gonna do a cute little red, it's a nice like deep red color. If you want to see it, I'll show you. Let me know if you want to see it. We're gonna do like a limited release on the red one. So right now we've got the black, the navy. I think the navy is my favorite. Navy. You've got your natural color and chocolate. All you do, you just see which nipple you want to use and you pop that bad boy in there. So if baby decides a week later they don't like that nipple shape, or if you tried nursing, either it's not working out, whatever reason, and you switch to bottles, you're totally covered as well. So I don't know about you guys. So these, we tried these pacifiers out, and unfortunately these are not part of Safe Sleep. And you think about it, it's like, okay, what are we using pacifiers for? For baby to sleep, right? So these are not to be used without supervision, but these are a suffocation hazard. So these are definitely not a great pacifier choice. The other problem as well is because of the stuffed animal, the extra weight pulls the nipple up, and that affects the roof of the mouth. So these I'm not quite a fan of, because I went through, obviously, going through safety, going through what the guidelines are in the US. Unfortunately, the guidelines weren't adequate. So we are stepping things up, using safe materials, unlike, latex, not a safe material. Don't think it should be used. And then these were actually the pacifiers my daughter used. But with these, you can't clean them out. So they very quickly become a breeding ground for bacteria. So like saliva, like you can just see like the inside stuff gets in there and you can't clean it. It's just grody. I also hated how these looked, but it was the nipple she liked. So we do have the orthodontic shape as well. So we do have an orthodontic shape, but this is a better performing orthodontic shape. So everything we did was more, evidence-based, working with experts in the field. So it did change things. Are any of you either pregnant or do you already have a newborn or baby? Like where are we at in life? Because it's really interesting. There's so much to dive into, whether we're talking pregnancy, whether we're talking, baby was just born, talking postpartum. My daughter is now almost 3, and it's wild talking about all those different stages and how much goes on in those stages. And I had this invention idea when she was about 6 months old. She's about 6 months old when I had this invention idea. Now here we are, she's almost 3 and it's launching. It's just a crazy experience. Oh, this coffee is like giving life right now. Giving life. We just came from, it's like the last week of school. My daughter's preschool had a, like a little performance thing that they did. And it's like the 2-year-old, like some of the kids are just starting to turn 3. It was like a young 2-year-old class. She won't be 3 until August. And it's just, if you haven't ever been to one of those events, it is like a dumpster fire of chaos. Pure, like some of the kids are dancing with each other on stage. Some of the like my poor daughter was crying for mommy the whole time. I felt so bad. She did great though. She actually, as soon as the new song started, she would start dancing and singing to it. But then like in between, it was like a train wreck. It was just poor thing. Welcome. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I can't wait for more of the pacifiers to come in. So these are launching next month. And I can't wait for more of these to come in. It'll be a lot of fun to be doing these on lives. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So please like, please share. I'm answering all your pacifier questions. I'm showing you the new pacifier that's dropping next month that's interchangeable, but a lot easier for parents as well. So the starter kit that's dropping next month, you've got your pacifier itself, but the cap, you can get it totally engraved, and they come in different colors. They're super cute, but they come with the interchangeable nipples, so you can swap out and figure out which one baby likes. So they're trying to figure out their preference. You're trying to figure out the feeding journey. I don't know how many of you have gone through trying to figure out the feeding journey. That was one of our challenges. So it totally covers all your bases that you can do your little swap out. And throw them in the dishwasher for proper cleaning and sanitizing. Or the, you know what I really loved were those steamer bags. Steamer bags were like phenomenal. So you can just pop them in there, but because it's actually open, you can fully sanitize. Nothing's getting trapped in there. We've got highly requested this black color. It's got eyelashes now. This black color, so you've got a monogram on there. The navy and the chocolate color is coming. So these are non-porous, they're food grade, they're non-toxic, they're not wood. You don't have to worry about the splintering. This is actually made out of recycled paper with a plant-based resin, which is really, really, really cool. But I just love the fact that we can get them engraved. I love how that one came out. It was so pretty. So we've got different options. So they make a really great gift. So if you've got a baby shower coming up, a friend that's having a baby, a family member that's having a baby, it's an easy gift. They've got the pacifier, starter kit, everything that they would need. Keeping it easy. The line is going to go from the soothing pacifiers to teething all the way to weaning as well. And so once they drop next month, I've got my little laser here. I'll actually be engraving on lives. So I bought one for the house just so I can hop on live with you guys and engrave them for you. And then we've got, obviously at the warehouse, we've got them as well. And next month, things will be interesting. They'll be out on a TV show, which will be really cool. That'll be really cool. Any questions you guys have? I'm a CBC. You want to talk pacifiers? You want to talk pacifier weaning? You want to talk teething? I got you. Whatever you want to talk about. And coffee, because coffee is everything. My daughter is almost 3, and I still live on my caffeine here. It just makes everything so much better. What questions would you have? Any questions at all? A lot of people are unsure too, and it's such a personal choice. Some people are don't want to give their child a pacifier. Some people want to give their child a pacifier. It's such a personal choice. One of the really interesting things, so we know that pacifiers, right, reduce the risk of SIDS. Pretty hardcore. There's a lot of evidence supporting that. What's interesting is they don't fully know why. So they don't know if it's because it's keeping the airway open, or we don't know if it's more so about not falling into too deep of a sleep. So for me, the whole SIDS thing was great. My daughter had really bad reflux. So for us, the pacifier was a big help. So yeah, pacifiers were just a really big help. A lot of different health benefits, but I also really just wanted a cute pacifier that we could totally customize and engrave. So we've got the natural color. So keep in mind you're getting the swappable nipples. So the starter kit is everything you need. So whether it's for your own little one on the way or if it's a gift, you've got a customizable pacifier with the 3 different nipples. And they come in, how cute is that? They come in 4 different colors. So you've got monogram. I've had people put names on there. And then this is the chocolate color, which I cannot wait to get this one done in person as well. But the natural has been the biggest seller. So these are dropping next month, these pacifier kits. So you get your choice of cap and shield, totally get it customized. Baby's name, monogram, whatever you want. And then you get the 3 different nipples. So you can figure out which one your baby likes. If you're trying to figure out baby's feeding journey, this goes on the journey with you, because this is actually the correct nursing shape, which is much different than an orthodontic shape or a traditional shape. Totally different. So sucking on a bottle is very different than the nursing latch. They're totally different latches. If you're nursing, it's a much wider and deeper latch. So this is where you're going to want to try this one first. This is also a really great nipple for oral ties. That's been a big issue lately in the baby space, is oral ties. So you literally get a whole starter kit, everything you need, but you also get, a much cuter pacifier. Yes. So CPSC requirements. Yes. So I'm actually taking the safety standards in the US. I'm an advocate for pacifier safety. I speak on it with baby experts. It's something I speak to sleep consultants on podcasts, on things of that nature. The CPSC requirements in the US are not adequate. There's a lot of safety issues in pacifiers in the US. In the US, you're only required to test once a year. We're testing every batch. So not only are we manufacturing in the US, we're testing every single batch, looking for any defects, making sure there's no toxins, no chemicals, all of that. Because there have been issues, because they're not testing every batch, they're coming in from factories outside the country. Quality has been swapped, so that's been an issue. The other thing is that unlike other pacifiers, their parts get small. So what happens is these tend to break off, and now you have a choking hazard. Each individual piece is much larger than what they're using. So no piece is smaller than 32 millimeters. So that is every single part, because whether it's assembled or not, we don't want a choking hazard. We also added this vent hole here just so it doesn't get suctioned onto a baby's face either. So we took the CPSC standards, and that it's weird. So I actually started this whole invention process as more of a simplicity factor, and it turned into me speaking out on pacifier safety. Products that are not safe. The latex has caused newborns to go into anaphylactic shock. Latex is linked to causing the latex allergy the more you're exposed to it. And there are pacifiers on the market that are suffocation hazards, that are not safe for sleep. Very disturbing as a mom. very, very disturbing. So that's where we're changing things. Phenomenal question. Very, very good question. Yeah, it was eye-opening to say the least. Yeah. Things like, I also speak out on things like weighted sleep sacks are not safe. Things like that are on the market that are on their way out. I have spoken to the CPSC on multiple occasions, actually. And because I am trying to get them to step up the safety standards, it's been interesting. It's been very interesting. The other thing I highly recommend, I always tell people to go to saferproducts.gov. You will very clearly see which major brands have major quality control issues and are choking hazards time and time again. I have been in contact with multiple pacifier companies asking about their testing. One of the biggest companies said, we will not comment on that at all whatsoever, what how frequently we test. It was just disturbing. Nitty brand is phenomenal in terms of safety. They're doing a great job. There are no incidents from them, but on saferproducts.gov, you can report incidents, but you can also view incidents as well. And on saferproducts.gov, you will very quickly see which companies are not in the business of keeping babies safe. So sorry, I don't mean to go on a rant here. The safety aspect as a mom is the biggest part for me. This is a good question. When I started this, because I was like, okay, we want an interchangeable pacifier, figure out which one baby likes, we want eco-friendly, like all the things I wanted to solve about pacifiers, right? And, is swappability. Can it be done safely? So the first place I went was a safety consultant and figuring out, what the standards are in the US, but also as a mom, I was like, all right, looking at my daughter, I'm like, how can we make this safe? Because you are a walking accident. So that was very much part of that process. So you can get them in this natural color, the navy color, this black. A lot of people love, love, love the black. And then another navy one. So you can put baby's name. You can get them monogrammed, things like that.